They say that in life there are two certainties, death and taxes. Let me add a third, change. And that is very relevant now because that master of change, the planet of change, Uranus, is about to move into Gemini. And by the time you watch this, he may already be there because he's going to be there for his first bite on July the 7th, right the way through to November the 8th this year. He takes 84 years approximately to go around the whole zodiac. The last time Uranus was in Gemini was during World War II. In fact, it was during that first year in Gemini that brought the US into the war because of the attacks on Pearl Harbor. And after war came the huge upheaval of social change, which in Britain meant the NHS and, of course, changes in government that brought further changes as we went into the modern era, the modern world as we know it. Uranus's invention, revolution, rebellion. During Taurus, Uranus stuck to familiar dogma, was particularly obstreperous, and change was anathema, as it would be to Taurus. But Uranus moving into Gemini gives you thought. On a personal level, this is the ideal time for you to start thinking in a different way about yourself and your life. Gemini is the mind, is learning and education. It can also be to do with your neighborhood, getting more involved with your neighborhood. So as a community, you work together for the betterment of where you live, because this is the Gemini thing, socially active, reaching out to other people. And this is for all you signs, not just Gemini, but will be particularly efficacious when it comes to the air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So use your mind, use your brain. Start to think about all of those things that you've wanted to learn, you've wanted to do, you've wanted to be involved with, because that Uranus in Gemini can play a very important part in your life and in the life of your community and even your country and even the world. Because you can come up with all kinds of inventions and ideas and thoughts that, if put into practice, will be good for you and good for those around you. The most important thing I can say to you now is expect change. Things will not be as they used to be. And certainly with the first thrust of Uranus in Gemini, it will alter many of your plans and ideas because you've got to start thinking in a new way. Use your intuition, but understanding and acknowledging that life will never be the same will be good. After November the 8th this year, those whole thought processes will be tested. With love from me to you.